Tov. That's mean a good month, right? Or you don't know? You have to trust me for that. That's I haven't had a chance to study with most of you, but some of you I recognize from our classes, and some of you get to know me. I don't like to stay on the surface, okay? So I like to go way deeper, okay? So whoever's going to catch me in the depth, you're welcome. If not, I see you later, okay? Maybe later. Maybe not. But I'll do as much as I can to stay in where we're at, because it's a new moon, it's a beginning of the month, and we would love to use that month to our advantage. So I'm going to share with you a few prerequisites that are important to any time we inviting or we know when is the new moon, the birth of the new moon. Okay? What do I need to think about? What is the reason that we're connecting in that time? Yeah, there is the study of Kabbalah 1, 2, 3 that we all been through, or 4 or 5, or whatever numbers that you at right now, that it might makes you feel good about yourself. Is that correct to say? Yeah. I'm in Kabbalah 7. Anybody here? You Kabbalah 6, right? So here, I'm just here to tell you it's great and keep excitement about the motivation to go more and more, but it's really not about levels. It's about the quality of your connection to your God. Who is your God? What is your God? What is your creator? What is your light? That is what you need to focus on. The quality of your connection to your, what we call potential, higher self, call it light, call it God, call it whatever you want. We're not in a taboo of what it is that you want to call it. But we know it's one source that is all of us on the same source. Each one of us is different vessel plugging into his own in his own way. Until now, you okay with that? Yes? It's not that I need your approval. I'm just getting your attention. Okay? Every new moon, we call it Rosh Chodesh. Rosh, it's interesting because Rosh is a head. They should call it the first day, Yom Rishon, Yom Echad. Why they call it Rosh Chodesh? Why call it the head of the month? Chodesh is also a month, but it's also the word Chadash, which is new. So I'm going to use a little bit of the Hebrew, a little bit of the letters. Some of you know the letters. Do we have the letters on the screen over here? Yeah, but it's too small for everybody else, okay? If you have the letter, you're going to see those letters, that these are the keys. I'm going to give you the keys of the month. You have the key for my apartment. You're not using it, it's on you. Right? I give you a key for my car, my Ferrari. You can use it or not, it's on you. Right? Here we're getting a key to an abundant reality, to limitless energy of healing. This is the keys you're going to get today. So what do we want to meditate first in every new moon, in every Rosh Chodesh? One, I need to know there is a tremendous light that has to be poured to this reality. But it has to be poured to this reality where there is a vessel for this light. Every new moon there's a reset of the system to give us way more opportunities than the last month. In new moon, what dictates or what will help me connect strongly? One is know the light that is available. Know the gifts that are available. And know, or again, I would like to say it even differently, you have in every new moon an opportunity to connect to the giver of the gift. a very intimate relationship with the giver of the gift. You know, sometimes you receive gifts in the street. You know, they give you like, anybody wants some cream for your eyes? Some salt, some Dead Sea salt. Anybody want some? Right? You know they're selling you something, you know? But when a friend of yours gives you a gift, it has a different meaning, yes? And if it's a best friends give you a gift, you feel there's a meaning in that gift. They're never just going to give you, hey, take a little bit this and go. You feel the meaning of that. Every new moon, the Creator come himself to give you the gift. So you receive the gift. Some of us don't even know the gift. Now, that's why every new moon we come in together and we really speaking about the gifts that are available. Most of us can take them, can accept them. Most of us can say, oh, that's very interesting evening. And after they leave that room, the gift staying here. They left without it. But for those of us who are smart, who are interested to use and to harness the opportunities, you grab the gift, but you also grab an opportunity to connect to the giver of the gift, which is the Creator himself. So you have to know the giver and you have to know the gift. This is the opportunity every new moon. It says, Rosh Chodashim Hu Lachem. This is the new moon, this is the head of the year for you. Why for you? Lachem. And there's a hint, there's a code that every new moon you're going to connect to is lachem, is to you. But if you flip the word, you get the word melech. Melech. Melech is the king of the world. There is a king of the world, Melech HaOlam. You get once a month an opportunity to be plugged into the Melech HaOlam, to the king of the world. How do I plug into the king of the world? How do I know there is a king of the world? Because each one of you is a king. Each one of you is being elevated just by sitting here. What you're going to do after that is up to you. To the level of the king, the Melech. What does it mean in the language of Kabbalah? We call it the crown, the Keter. If you learn the 10 Sfirot, if you learn a little bit more of the Sfirot, you know it starts from Keter, the highest Sfirah, all the way down to this reality called Malchut, the physical reality, the manifested reality. How do I get to be connected to the king? Think like the king. First of all, Melech is a code, king, of Moach, brain, heart, lev, kaved is the liver. Thoughts, emotions, action. This is what you need to reset. Whatever you did until today, leave it outside of this room, outside of the door. From today, from this moment, you didn't know what I'm going to tell you, and you didn't know what's waiting for you. But from now on, for an entire month, you want to ask for today, I need the strength to live by the order of the king. Who is the king? It's a way of being. It's not some mysterious king up there waiting for me to serve him. Or no, it's you. If you don't operate like a king, there's no way you'll be amongst kings. What is king? Is one who controls his thoughts, control his emotion, and control his action in an order. That's why you build this way. You don't see? First of all, start. Most of us are completely the other way around. Right? Anybody here is a drama queen? There's a drama king and drama queen. What is it? Emotion. Right? Emotion. Oh, emotion. Then you know. Sorry. Then they thinking, oh my God, what should I do? What should I do? And then they do taking an action. You get a flip of the letter. It's called lemech, stupid. You flip the letter again. Taking an action, then feel bad about what I've done, then thinking horrible thoughts. Chaf, lamed, right? Chaf, we get the word kelem, klum, nothing. Nothing, you become nothing. Nothing have you done. So the order is clear for us. When you think in Kabbalistically, there is an order for things to manifest. And that's what you need to do, reset every new moon. The whole thing I just shared with you is just the introduction. You want me to continue? About the Taurus? You sure? Okay, good. So first, what is the first gift? Transform and go back to the original way of how you structured thoughts. You join an emotion, then you take an action. You become a super powerful individual. That's the difference in human being. Because every animal can take an action. Any animal can carry some weight, a yoke. No. Only human beings have that combination. So this is Rosh Chodashim Ulachem. This month is for you to be reigniting back your humanity. The human source is thoughts, then emotion, then action. Please work through that. Ask for this power in today. Then we connect into the month called Iyar. Iyar is a Chodesh Ziv. It's called the light, the month of light. The month of light represented by, we call the name of the month. We learn the indication of what the month is about by its name. Each month of the 12 months is correspond to a certain organ of your body that is connected to that particular sign of the zodiac. For example, we spoke last month, for those of you following that, we know Aries represent right leg. Regel yamin bedilug, right? That's why it's the energy of skipping over, pass over, right, in that month. Every month its own unique gift. I don't have time to get into it. We're going to spend some hours together right now. But in this month, what is the ruling organ that is indicating what is the message that we receive or strengthening in this month? Right kidney. Right kidney. You have 2 kidneys, right? If you're lucky. The right kidney. Let me explain to you more and what is the connection, what is the understanding over here. It's not just the month of Taurus. It's also ruled by a certain planet that shines to us. We all know what planet is?
Venus.
Doesn't sound right, but Venus. Have you heard Venus? Right. Anybody get familiar with Venus? Venus. What's my connection to Venus? Venus is even a name that the Roman came up with, right? What is the connection to us? How does it mean? What does it mean for me? This like far planet, you know? There's also another connection, Noga. It's called Noga. Now I realize I came with a depth that most of us not going to get there, so I'm shifting to a different one. Okay? It's going to take us some time. But Noga represents. Everybody learned about klipot. Have you heard klipot? Right? Noga represents a very important klipa. That if you not separate from that klipa, everything become bad. And if you separate from that klipa, everything become good. That's the name Noga. But I'm not going to get into that today. Later on, if we have chance. What do we want to connect to Noga? Because Noga, obviously, the numerical value of Noga is 58, the same as Ozen, which is ear. Which is also in this month, the right ear. Okay? I will explain all of that. I'm just adding more information for you to digest. We know that Venus is a planet, is a star. We know every star has its own unique energy, like the moon is influenced The majority of us. Anybody here is influenced by the sun? Anyone? What will happen if the sun will go away for an inch from this inch? You know what will happen here? Will be frozen. An inch closer, burn like hell. Okay, you know that? I'm happy to share with you. Don't believe me? Google it, okay? Please. Venus, like any other planet of those stars, influence this reality. Whether you like it or not, you become influenced by that force. Venus have a characteristic. And if you learn the characteristic, if you learn what to be aware, what to be, concerned with, to be alert to, and to know what to draw for your life, you can technically control the entire month under your supervision, that's the original reason of why we got all this information. Because more information, more control over that power. Less information, less control. Now, what is the main character that we want to learn? There's many different different things about Venus, and why that planet, what's the name? But we know on that planet is like the closest in its size to our planet, to Earth, right? It's also, we know, it's boiling hot over there. Boiling, it's like 400 and whatever degree, 450 something degrees heat, right? No water there because the water evaporates and become like a huge gas around. That's why it's so a lot of density. I'm sharing with you because this is what you're going to experience. This month called Venus, you know that one day on Venus is almost like a year in our Earth. Anybody want to move there? Right? Just one day, a year passed by. Right? Because they're slow. Like Taurus, very slow. But if you move them, it's unstoppable, right? Taurus, if you move them, wow. It's like, now you need to catch up with them. But to get them to move, right? It's a whole different story. If you get to move spiritually in this month, you become unstoppable spiritually. We also learn that it's in this period of time called the Omer, 7 weeks that we're building the vessel for a better or stronger spiritual abilities. If you know about Venus, is the one planet that twisted or turned, maybe, or how you call it, around a different circle, right? In different way. What is the circle or the way it's circle? Look at this letter P. If you everything go clockwise or whatever the counter clock, it makes no difference. The difference is it's completely different from our planet. To indicate, you see the letter P, which is in the right side. So it's almost like, how you said, chilazon? A snail. You know snail? Right? So most of us turning in a certain way. Over here, or what Venus is teaching us, you need to twist from inside out. It's not from the outside to go to the in. Like you do spiral. I don't have a board here, but I'm visualize it to you. Okay? Everybody understand what I try to explain over here? If you can write the letter P, you can write it from the bottom, go all the way circle to the inside. Over here in Venus is completely the other way around. It starts from the inside and then curl to the outside. That's the different circle. It means that in order for you to plug into the gift of this month, you need to think completely the other way around this month. I want to sit, stand up. I want to eat, don't eat. I want to go to the same restaurants, don't go. especially Taurus. They always go to the same restaurants, same time, same meal, same waiter. They're not going to change everything the same. Why? It's a creature of habit. It's a creature of comfort. Every time this month you go completely the other way around. 1 month, you harness all properties of this month. Is that simple enough for you? Now, how do we get there? We get there from those things that we need to learn, how the month operates. We also know that they call it Venus because it's the goddess of love. Most of us, there's no children over here, right? You call it love. But it's a need, no? I love the person or I need the person. I love to be in a relationship or I need. Is it a need or is it love? I can sit with you here for 5 minutes and show you how we don't love the other person. And it's a matter of a need that's fulfilling in my movie right now. To get to love, to real love, is completely different. And this is this month. Because most of us love being comfortable or uncomfortable. What do we love? Let's be honest. And with people around us that makes us feel uncomfortable, what do? We keep them or we show them the door? What do you think? So do we really love them or we love how they make us feel until it stops? And when they stop making me feel this way, they find the door. Is it correct to say? No, some of us are still righteous, keeping the people around if they make us uncomfortable, but to a certain limit. That eventually I'm done with this. I can't take it anymore. All those excuses. This month is to get rid of wrong loves. Wrong loves. Wrong cravings. This month is mostly about stopping loving the wrong thing. And by within itself, you connected to the love in this month. The beauty of this month. Anybody have wrong craving? It's this time to get rid of. Now, next step for that is much deeper, but I'm going to end up with this point. Because in this month, there's a tremendous amount of light that wants to enter. But if I still holding on the wrong hanaot, the wrong pleasures, everybody look to be pleasured. Not in this month. Why? Because this month known to be that it's all about pleasure. So what did I say we need to do this month? Opposite. I know you're going to have this month so many opportunities to take pleasure, to experience pleasure. Most of it is not the right thing. Like I shared, sometimes you feel a little bit pain. I shared it earlier. Every time you have a little achy or something like that, no disrespect. I go to the Korean massage, they step on me, boom, 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 I feel great. Anybody likes that Korean? The best. Okay? You have to be honest. But not this month. You have a pain? Sit with that. No Korean, no massage, no Chinese, no nothing. No acupuncture, and no bath, and no cold therapy. Sit with the pain. Can you? You will see. You know what? Even if you know you cannot do sitting with the discomfort, please don't jump right away to the solution. Is it okay to say? But I suggest for you to do it. Because just by that sheer jump, as soon as my neck, can you a little bit? No. I'm hungry, I need some. No. This month. Simply as that. I want to get to the, how you call it? I miss the fish that I ate over there. Not this month. But let's go to the sushi that I like so much. Not this month. Okay, more should I share with you? Stop this month. Why? Because this is what directly, automatically is going to go there. By the way, besides Shabbat, take pleasure, no problem. Because it's out of this world. If you know people need to get pregnant, this is this month. Right? This month have the power to really fertilize anyone. But not, again, did I say something wrong? All the single people, so I don't need to get married. Yes, you do. I'll take care of it. If you need help, let me know. The marriage. Let's be clear over there, okay? Please, as we're going to meditate with Rachel a few minutes, in the meditation, also ask for protection from wrong pleasures because it's leading you to go down. You're pretty much an adult. You know what I'm talking about. This is not this month. Apply restriction. Soon I'm going to turn off the recording. And I'm really going to share with you what I want to share with you. Because to express love, you're not supposed to have physical things. Can you express love without physicality? Yes or no? Yes. Difficult, right? But this is what I'm asking you. Simple gift this month. Find a way to experience or to express love without the need to hug and this and all of those. Slow, with love. Energy of love. Okay? Now, another gift comes to us through the letter Vav. You see the letter Vav? This is the last gift I want to give you. These two letters are the key for this month. It's like a key. The key look like that, okay? So who said the key need to be looking at it a certain way? The Pri Tzaddik, the Kabbalists explain that the letter Vav have within it the power to cancel all unnecessary hirhurim, unnecessary nonsense thoughts. You know when you're doing something so important or you're having a very important conversation, then you have the worst thoughts about the other person? Or when you're in the most important time of your life and then you have like these negative thoughts bothering you. And you feel embarrassed. Or let's say you come into a connection right now, or you pray, you finally pray, and in the prayer, oh my God, I have this horrible thought. Yes or no? This is, there's שלושה דברים לא יכול לנצל האדם. These are one of the things you cannot survive, you cannot succeed against that. That in the midst of your meditation, a thought of this red elephant. What's the connection? I'm saying red elephant, but it's sometimes it's not such a very nice thought. And it comes in your prayer, in your meditation, when you're focusing on something, or when you're in a very good conversation, then you have these weird thoughts. You cannot survive, you cannot succeed against that. Beside the month of Taurus, it gives you the strength to cancel those hirurim, those unnecessary thoughts. Or I'm wondering. That's what they call it. Anybody wonder? I recommend to you that you get today the security with the meditation, but when you go outside, it's going to start telling. It's going to come to you. Wondering. Okay? So what I recommend is every time you wonder, I wonder what's going on in that and this person's life. Anybody have those thoughts? I wonder how much they make in a month. I wonder if this and that. I wonder where the money goes. I wonder who and what. Yes or no? Mind your own business. This month, I recommend to you, by the Kabbalist, mind your own business. Don't stick your nose to other people's affairs. Stop looking at those people's magazine. The yellow. What do you call it? Yellow? Whatever. Who cares? Not this month. It will help you solve the wondering what is happening. Even your boyfriend or girlfriend, when they go away, you're wondering what they're doing. Stop this month. Use the letter, but if you go out and you're still thinking about what other people do and what other people think, you're wasting your time sitting here. With all due respect, I like you coming here, but I want you to get something out of it. And that is what you do when you go outside. You stop for 30 days. Mind your own business. I wonder why she's suffering. No. Okay? Please. When we're talking about the right kidney, it says that the kidney of your body is like 2 tanks of water. It says Abraham had these 2 tanks, two kadim, right? It's called kadim, full of water, which is an indication, a secret that all the wisdom represents like water. And in your kidney, there is what we call advisors. These are your advisors. What is kidney? Kidney work hard, very diligent, very efficient, not wasting time, putting 100% effort. And even if one is dysfunctional, the one work for twice, no question, no complaint. If your friend, your coworker doesn't come to work, you complain, oh, it's too much work, yes or no? Right away. Why I need to work more? Not the kidney. What is the kidney? Your advisors. It's called etzot. Pele yoetz. They give you advice which is wonder. It's out of this world. But most of us want just a logical, very much practical advice. Very good. You have to strengthen your advisor, your inner advisor. Most of us going to the advisors that will give me the answer that I want to hear. You know what I'm talking about? You have children? Anybody have children? When you don't giving candy, who do they go to? The father. Right? They don't get what they want from mom, they go to dad. Yes or no? You didn't do it? I did. No, you didn't do it? They didn't give you what you want. You go to the other one. You go, no, I'm going to go to the uncle. I'm going to go to the aunt. Right? That's what we do. That's still we do it the same way. You're coming here to a Kabbalah teacher, will sit with you, and give you the answer that you don't want to hear. Let me call Rachel. Rachel, can I meet with you? My teacher didn't give me the answer I want, or he treated me the way I don't think I should be treated. Because now we're going to check who other teacher will give me the answer I want. Right? There's only one light, one creator. The message doesn't change. Maybe the messenger can be changed. But remember, the message is not going to change. Even though you're going to take and you got what you want, later on down the road, it's not going to be so good for you. So a good teacher will tell you it's not good for you. Don't take it now because later on you're going to regret. That's a good teacher. That's a good kidney. And that's what Taurus, right, Chulia Yamanit. It's the right kidney give you the right advice. The left one give you such a mixed advice. And this is what you want to strengthen in this month. So, the letter Vav, also an indication of an individual. You see, it looks like a human being with the head. You see, so when you stand straight and you lower your head, look at that. You see me? Now it's like a yoga pose. The Vav, right? You lower your head and you look at your heart. Right? This is the letter Vav. To indicate of humility. To humble yourself a little bit more this month. That is how you connect to the letter Vav. That letter represents the Nahar Sheyatza Mi-Eden. That represents the river that came. So the top of the line represents the Garden of Eden. That letter Vav is the letter Vav that indicates the entire Torah, the entire energy of the scroll. It's the channel. It's what we call in Kabbalah restriction. When you do apply restriction, you are similar to the Vav. That's the energy. When you learn restriction in Kabbalah, what? No. Go back to Kabbalah, man. I'm starting in 2 weeks. I'll teach you restriction. Anybody learn restriction? What? No. Kabbalah 1 started May 14. Great teacher. Know him personally. You call it a pause with a pleasure? You learn that? Oh, yeah. It's not such a pleasure, huh? Anyway, when you pause, you become similar to the letter Vav. That's what we call Zir Anpin. We call it the restriction energy. But you have to understand, what's available this month is that energy you can harness any other time of the year that is so difficult for you to restrict, so difficult for you to pause. You get it for free this month for the entire year, if you're strong enough about it. So what you're strengthening by that is the kidney this month, and the letter Vav that represents an abundance that comes all the way from the Nahar Eden, which is from the Garden of Eden. There's a river of abundance that comes to us right now, and endless pleasure. So you want to strengthen your spiritual advice. You want to strengthen what we call the big picture in your life. And you want to strengthen what we call the letter Vav, which is the spiritual abundance that's poured to this month. So every day, when you stand, practice that, even standing. We have what we call in Kabbalah, we have a certain meditation when you stand. And you need to practice that energy. When you stand upright, but your head is looking to the heart and with compassion. Awaken compassion in your heart. Awaken love in your heart. Awaken the fragrance of the love in your heart. That's what you do in this month. Every single day. Really, if you don't need any practice. Sit down, sit down, stand up, okay? And really practice to be a channel to draw the abundance, the spiritual abundance, and then meditate to pour it into your heart. And your heart will start to fill up with love and compassion as opposed to wrong hirhurim, wrong wandering, emptiness in your heart. That's what it is. And now the last one is the food. It says that all sicknesses, you're going to speak about the healing, right? The healing? Yeah. Sgula b'chodesh hazeh. There's a very important gift that comes to us. כל החולשות והחולאים על פי הרוב באים מן המאכלים שאינם לפי מזג האדם. All the sickness, all the viruses, all the allergies, it's because we eat the wrong food and the wrong amount. That food is undigestible for us and cause sickness and cause wrong behaviors. Food. So please, for this month, I don't want you to stop eating pizza. But just don't eat the whole tray. Okay? Eat, but pause. Eat, but ask the food, are you good for me? Start asking, start communicate what are you eating, what you put in your mouth. Like Karen, my teacher, always says, we all concerned what I'm going to say, how I'm going to say, but no one is concerned what they put in their mouth. That's what they become. So in this month, please, close attention to what you insert into your system. That is the root cause of all sicknesses. So without further ado, I wanted to invite Rachel to give us a beautiful meditation to finalize the connection, finalize all the lessons together, and activating ourselves for the entire month. Chodesh Tov, thank you so much.